गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। हम पढ़ रहे हैं एनसीईआरटी क्लास 8 की मैथ पार्ट 1, इसका चैप्टर नंबर 3 अ स्टोरी ऑफ नंबर्स। आज डेट है 8 अगस्त 2026। कल की क्लास में हमने टॉपिक पढ़ा था चाइनीज़ नंबर सिस्टम और हिंदू नंबर सिस्टम। एक बार हम उसका रिवीजन कर लेते हैं, फिर हम आगे की क्लास पढ़ते हैं। चाइनीज़ नंबर सिस्टम में हमने क्या देखा था कि जो हम नंबर्स रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे वो वर्टिकल और हॉरिजॉन्टल रॉड से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे, और वो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट में, जैसे कि हम जो हमारा हैंग था और जोंग, इसमें हम वर्टिकल और हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे। वन को हम ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन से रिप्रेजेंट किया और जोंग में हमने वर्टिकल लाइन से रिप्रेजेंट किया। टू को हमने दो हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन से रिप्रेजेंट किया और इसमें टू वर्टिकल लाइन से रिप्रेजेंट किया। अंडरस्टूड। इसी तरीके से हम एंड सो ऑन, जब हमारा 6 आता था, 6 को कैसे रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे हम? 6 को हम इस तरीके से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे, और जोंग में 6 को एक हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन और उसके नीचे ये समवॉट आपका जो इंग्लिश अल्फाबेट का टी स्ट्रक्चर है उसके तरह, और ये उसका इन्वर्स है। तो इस तरीके से हम रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे। तो हमारा 9 कैसे रिप्रेजेंट था? 9 हम रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे, ये हमारा 6 हो गया, 7 8 9। अंडरस्टूड। और इसमें हमारा 9 कैसे था? 1 2 3 4, और ये हमारा 9 हो गया। ठीक है, इस तरीके से हम रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे चाइनीज नंबर सिस्टम में, और ये हम अल्टरनेटिवली कर रहे थे। अंडरस्टूड। मतलब जो हमारा वंस प्लेस में था वो हमारा जोंग था, फिर टेंस प्लेस में हैंग था, फिर जोंग था, फिर टेंस प्लेस में हमारा हैंग था, और फिर इस तरीके से अल्टरनेटिवली हम जितना भी डिजिट्स तक है हम इसको यूज कर ये इस पैटर्न में हम इस जैंग एंड होंग को यूज करते हैं चाइनीज नंबर सिस्टम में। ठीक है, ये हमारा 10 रेज़ टू द पावर 0 है, ये हमारा 10 रेज़ टू द पावर 1 है, ये हमारा 10 रेज़ टू द पावर 2 है, ये हमारा 10 रेज़ टू द पावर 3 है, एंड दिस इज 10 रेज़ टू द पावर 4 एंड सो ऑन। ठीक है, हमारे इस चैप्टर के एंड में एक्सरसाइज दी हुई है, हम उस एक्सरसाइज को देखते हैं क्या है। आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में पेज नंबर 80 पे ये एक्सरसाइज दी हुई है, इसको हम देखते हैं। ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 क्या बोल रहा है? व्हाट डू यू थिंक दैट द चाइनीज अल्टरनेटेड बिटवीन द जोंग एंड हैंग सिंबल्स। तो ये बोल रहा है कि आप ये जो जोंग है और हैंग है ये अल्टरनेटिवली चाइनीज ने क्यों यूज किया था, इसके बारे में आपसे आपका विचार जानना चाह रहे हैं। तो व्हाट डज दैट मीन? इट मीन्स दैट if we represent all the numbers continuously in zong 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 zong, then what we will difficulty we will find? We'll see, suppose we have a number 3402. We have this number, understood? And now we are going to represent this in we don't have hang, and now how we will represent this number? This 2 will be represented by the 2 vertical lines, right? And here we have nothing, then we will represent here nothing. Then here we have 4, we will represent this by 4 vertical lines, and then we have here again the zong, and we will represent it by a 3 vertical lines, right? Now this is our 3402. Understood? Now you see, if these both together combine, the only it is differentiated by this space, and if this space is not decided that what should be the this space, then you will be confused whether what is this. Understood? In the same way, and this space you are not able to recognize that there is anything is missing here. Understood? You are not able to recognize that any landmark is missing here in the if you are using only zong zong zong. The same way, if we are using only hang from ones to the all landmark positions, then what we will say, see, we find the same difficulty. We will find the same difficulty like if अगर हम इसको hang में if we are representing this in hang in horizontal line, this is our 2 and this is our 4 and this is what, this is our 3, and this way we have represented the 3402. Again, this gap, you are not able to recognize that in this gap we have 0 in place of 10 raised to the power 1. Understood? So to avoid this difficulty, they have used zong and hang alternatively. Understood? This is our answer. To avoid this difficulty, to identify the missing landmark position. Understood? Uh, to establish the landmark position location, whether any number is there or not, we are using alternatively zong and hang. Now if we represent this number, in the Chinese number system, what will be this number? This is zong and this is 2 vertical line, this is again zong and this is 4 vertical line, and this is hang and this is 3 horizontal line. Now we see after zong there should be hang, but there is nothing in hang, means there is no horizontal lines. It means here is 0, means here is 0. Understood? Though they have not given any symbol to 0, but we have to assume that there is nothing in the tens place of the hang. And then you see again the zong, you see, okay, this is 10 raised to the power 2 and then this is 10 raised to the power 3. In this way you can easily imagine that this number is actually 3402. Understood? Now see, if only zong symbols were used to be if only the zong symbols were to be used, how the 41 will be represented? Could this number be interpreted in any other way if there is no significant space between the two successive positions? That we have seen. We have seen this thing with this example 3402. Since our book is saying to check with the 41 also, we will see with the 41 also. See what they are saying. They are saying this is our number 41 and we have to represent in zong only. How we will we represent? This zong is 1 vertical line and this hang is 4 vertical line. Now you see, if now it is represented in only zong zong zong. Now what you will see, this is 4 and this is 1, but if this gap is not properly maintained, you can understand that this number is 5. Understood? You will understand that if this gap is not properly maintained, and then anybody can guess it as a 5 also. So to avoid this difficulty, we have used the alternatively zong and hang like this. Understood? Let's move to the next question. What next problem is saying, from the base to place value using the system using the uksar and urapan as the digits, compare it with the Gumulagal's system. तो हमारा Gumulagal system क्या था? Now see, this तरीके से likewise as we have made the number system with the base 10, with the base 7, with the base 5, likewise we will make the number system with the base 2. So what will be our landmarks in the base 2? Base 2, and our landmarks are 2 raised to the power 0, 2 raised to the power 1, 2 raised to the power 2, 2 raised to the power 3, 2 raised to the power 4, 2 raised to the power 5, and so on. And what is this value? This is 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is 8, this is 16, this is 32, and so on. Understood? And what they are saying that we have to take this number in case of base 2. We have only two symbols. That is, one is 0 and another one is 1, right? And we have to represent this with the uksar and uropan. What they are saying? Let's see. Okay, we will write it in a sequence that this 0 is your uksar, okay, and this 2 is your urapan. Understood? And we will represent the number by using, actually we are representing 0 by uksar and we are representing 1 by urapan. Understood? In base 2 number system. And we will compare. Let's take a example. Suppose we are going to write here say 5. We have to write 5. How we will write this 5 in base 2? See, 2 raised to the power 0 is our first number, plus 2 raised to the power 1 is our second number, then 2 raised to the power 2 is our third number, and so on. Now we will see how many 2's are here. We will see here 4. Understood? This is 1 times, plus 2 raised to the power 1 कितना है हमारा? 0. This is actually 1 times. Understood? We have only two symbols, 0 and 1 in base 2. And here 2 raised to the power, we have left with the 1. This is our 1 symbol. So what will be our number? 5. How we will represent 5 in the base 2? 1 0 5. Sorry, 1 0 1. This is the way we represent the 5 in base 2. यहाँ पे हम अगर नीचे लिख देते हैं या ब्रैकेट में मैं लिख देता हूँ, ये हमने this we have represented in base 2. Understood? This we have represented in base 2. Now we see this number. Now we have used the symbol 0 for uksar and 1 for urapan. Then we will write this like this. 1 is urapan and 0 is uksar, and then again 1. So this is our 5. This is our 5. Now I will write it here and we will compare with the Gumulagal's number system. Base 2 and Gumulagals. Okay. ठीक है? Okay. Now what we are writing actually 5. Before that we will see in base 2 we are representing 0 as uksar and 1 as Urapan. In this case, what we are doing? Our Urapan is 1 and Uksar is 2 in Gumulagal system that we have seen in the initial part of the chapter. Now we have to represent 5. We have to represent 5 here. Now we have seen the value of 5 here, that in base 2, actually in Hindu number system we represent the 5 in base 2 like 101. Okay, right? This is actually base 2. Base 2. I write in bracket. And how we will write this number in this, by using these symbols? This is Uksar, Urapan, Uksar. Right? Now here we will split this number. 2 plus 2 plus 1, and then we write it. Our 2 is Uksar. Then again 2 Uksar. Then last one is Urapan. So this is the representation of 5 in Gumulagal system, and this is the representation of 5 in base 2 having symbols Uksar and Urapan, 0 as Uksar and 1 as Urapan. Understood? This is what asked in our problem. Let's move to the next problem. What is the next problem? Where in your daily lives and in which professions do the Hindu numbers and the zero play an important role? Everywhere, in every science, all the subjects of the science, mathematics, everywhere, even in accountancy, business, and in our school, everywhere we are using the Hindu number system by these symbols from 0 to 9. How might our lives have been different if our number system and the zero hadn't been invented in the concept of? It means what they are saying, that if has been not invented, or this number system is not invented, then how our life will be affected. Now see, the mathematical operation, as we have seen, multiplication is how difficult in Roman numbers, and the division is further more difficult. Likewise, we have seen that. Likewise, we can conclude that uh, the mathematical operations are not uh, cannot be done in the other systems, which are the like Mesopotamian number system, Roman number system, like Gumulagal system. Just because these are the it is very difficult to multiply, or it is very difficult to divide, and there are some other difficult mathematical operations also, like algebra, that we are not able to do, and the life become the computer system is whole computer system, and uh, the science and technology is working on this heavy calculations, which we were not able to do. Understood? This is what our answer. Now let's move to the question number 4. What is the question number 4? The ancient Indians likely to use base 10 for the Hindu number system because humans have 5 fingers, 10 fingers. Now this is a estimation that our Hindu system is having base 10 just because we have a 10 fingers in our hand, both hands. So we can use our fingers to count. So that since we have 10 fingers in our hand, we are easily count the 10 or multiple of 10. But what if they are saying that what if we have only 8 fingers in our hand, then how would we be writing then? Means what they are saying, if we have only 8 fingers, then how we will write the numbers? What would be the Hindu numbers look if we are using the base 8 instead of 10 or base 5? Try writing the base Hindu number 25 with the base 8 and base 5 Hindu numerals respectively, and also write with the base 2. Understood? So what they have asked in the question, that we have to write a number, 25 in, this number is in base 10, okay, and we have to write this number in base 8, then base 5, and base 2. Understood? We have to write this number 24 in base 10, base 8, and base 5. Now see, if we have base 10, what are our symbols? Our symbols will 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are our symbols. Understood? In case of base 8. Now we will see how we will write this 25. We have to break this 25 with the multiple of 8, uh, and with the biggest multiple. The biggest multiple is 8 3s are 24, means 3 into 8, which is what? Understood? Which is 8 raised to the power 1. Then 8 raised to the power 0, we have to multiply this with, we have only left 1, right? And this is the way we represent. Now this symbol we will write here 3, and this symbol we write here 1, and this is our representation of 25 with base 31. I'll explain it again. Now see, these are the symbols of the base 8, and we have to represent the our number, any number given. This is 25. Any number given to us, we have to represent. How we will represent? We will first write the series, like we have to represent how many times 8 raised to the power 0 is coming, then how many times 8 raised to the power 1 is coming, then how many times 8 raised to the power 2, and so on. Any number, how many times these are coming, and that we have to see, and we have to check with the largest one. Now see, 8 raised to the power 2 is 64, and this number is less than 64. Then we'll shift to the next. 8 raised to the power 1 is 8, so this number is greater than 8. Then we will see how many 8s can accommodate in this number. Then you will came to know that if it is 25, how many 8s? 1. Then 25 minus 8, what is the number? 17. Then again 8. 17 minus 8 is 9. Understood? Then actually we are subtracting. Let me do so that you can understand. 25 minus 8, this is your 17. Let me write this number here. Now 17 minus again 8, again we can do subtraction. Then we have 9. Then again we can subtract it with 8. Then we have 1. Now how many times we have used 8? 1, 2, 3 times we have used 8. So we are writing it here 3 times 8 we have used, and this is 0 times. So the number will become itself 0 since we are adding. Now this 1 is left. This 1 is left, and we have the symbol for 1 is 1. We have the symbol for 1 is 1. Then we will write here into 1, and in this, and we just represent this number. This is representing our ones place. This is representing our the next landmark place. Understood? So here we have 3 and 1, means 3. 3 means we have the 8 times 3 here and 1 times 1 here. I mean 8 raised to the power 0 times 1. So this is ultimately come, and this is our answer, that we are representing 25 in base 8 system, and the answer is 31. In the same way we will check with the base 5. Now see, we will check with the base 5 what symbols we have. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the numbers with the base 5. And what series we will have? 5 raised to the power 0 plus 5 raised to the power 1 plus 5 raised to the power 2 and so on. Understood? Now we have 5 raised to the power 2. You will see 5 raised to the power 2 is 25. So here we see that this number is coming as 1 into 5 raised to the power 2. This number is now used here. Plus, how many times your 5 raised to the power came? 0 times. Then, how many times your 5 raised to the power 0 came? 0 times. Now, we will represent this number? Now, this is 1 times. This 5 raised to the power 2 is 1 times. We will write 1 here. And this is 0 times. We will write 0 here. This is our symbol. Understood? These symbols we are using. And this is our 5. We write again 0. So this is our conversion of 25 with base 5. Understood? I hope you understood, and let me do this again. See, if we have 25 here, then we have to see which the greatest number we can subtract. Then we can say 5 raised to the power 2 can be subtracted from this number. We have done the subtraction and we receive the 0. It means we have used the 25 1 times. Now how many times we have used 5 raised to the power 1? 0, because nothing is left. How many times we have used 5 raised to the power 0? 0 times, because nothing is left. So we have to write these two numbers definitely. This is the significance. If you are writing only 1, then this is not giving the exact value of the 25 in base 5. Understood? Now see, since this value is 0, this value is 0. Now this is the answer for the base 5. Now the same way we will see in base 2. How we will represent this number in base 2. Now here in base 2, how many symbols we have? We have only 2 symbols, 0 and 1. Understood? We are left with the 2 symbols 0 and 1. And what will be our series? 2 raised to the power 0 plus 2 raised to the power 1 plus 2 raised to the power 3 plus 2 raised to the power 2 plus 2 raised to the power 3, like this, and so on. We will have that series. Now we have to represent this number 25. So what is the maximum number which we can do here? We see this number is what? 2 raised to the power 3 is 8. And again if we see, we have 2 raised to the power 4. This value is 16 actually. Understood? What is this value? This value is 16. Now we will see, if we write 16 here, I mean 16 is how many times 16 here? 1 times. Means 1 into 2 raised to the power 4. Means that 2 raised to the power 4 is in this number only 1 time. Then what is left? 25 minus 2 raised to the power 4 is what? It is our 16. We are left with the 7. We are left with the 7. Okay, 16. Sorry, we are left with the 9. Understood? We are left with the 9, and this 9 is again for 9. What is the maximum power which we can use? This 2 raised to the power 3. Means 2 raised to the power 3 is using we are 1 times. 2 raised to the power 3. Right? Now what number with left with us? 1. 9 minus 8 is 1. We have left with 1 only. Now that means that 2 raised to the power 2, there is nothing for 2 raised to the power 2. Means we have to multiply 0 with 2 raised to the power 2, plus we have to multiply 0 with 2 raised to the power 1, plus for the 2 raised to the power 0, we are left with the 1. Understood? we have to multiply this by 1, and now this value we have to write, and which is our the representation of 25 in base 2. Now what is, how many times we have used 2 raised to the power 4? We have used 1 times. How many times we have used 2 raised to the power 3? 1 times. How many times we have used 2 raised to the power 2? 0 times. How many times we have used 2 raised to the power 1? 0 times. How many times we have used 2 raised to the power 0? 1 times. So this is our answer of 25 with the base 2. Understood? This problem you can do in other way also, like you have 25, then you have to divide it with the maximum possible number which is divisible by this process we are doing the same. We can divide this by 2 raised to the power 4, we will get 9 here. Then this number is divided by 2 raised to the power 3, we will get 1 here, and this 1 is able to divide by the 2 raised to the power 0 only. So for these are, we are using these numbers for 1 times only. How many times? 1 times only. And in between 2 raised to the power 3 and 2 raised to the power 0, 2 raised to the power 2 and 2 raised to the power 1 is missing, so we have to write 0 in the in those place. So this is we have used in 1 times, this is again, this is 1 times, and then 2 raised to the power 2 is missing, so we have to write 0 in that place, and this 2 raised to the power 0 is coming for 1 times, so this is 2 raised to the power this is 1. So this is our number. We can do like this also, we can do like this. In this way you will not do any mistake. Understood? So this is the way we have converted the 25 of base 10 in base 8, it will become 31, in base 5 it will become 100, and in base 2 it will become 1000, 11,001. Understood? So this is the end of your chapter, story of numbers, and in next class we will study the 4th chapter. That chapter is quadrilateral. Till then, take care and thank you very much.